Hello and welcome to another episode of the sports podcast of two people who complain about watching sports very often. This week, I kind of didn't bother, if I'm honest.
Saves complaining, and they just don't fucking watch it.
I found a way to not complain about it. Don't bother.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've watched most of the games. I've just started watching Chelsea, but I didn't bother because I don't like Chelsea. Yeah, I've caught up on most of them, I think. So yeah, it's been.
But what I have figured out,
weekend.
as we come towards the last 10, 12 weeks of the season, give or take, if we roll back to September of 2025, which seems a long, long time ago now, we made some predictions for the start of the Premier League season. Mine are looking quite good. Can't lie.
Oh.
Well, we both said that Arsenal would win the Premier League. It's looking pretty good. I had United finishing the top four. Beginning to look quite good.
Did I not?
No. You had Chelsea fourth.
I'm not a great fan, am I?
I also then had Wolves finishing bottom of the Premier League.
Did you?
Yes. With Burnley next bottom.
Oh, yeah, they got beat by Chelsea, didn't they?
The only thing I'm way off is Sunderland because I'd got them to go down in third bottom, but we can gloss over that.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's calling Sunderland in the top half or even the top 6 or 7 or whatever they are. I mean, they lost yesterday, didn't they?
And then my other prediction, we then both made two random predictions that we just thought were a bit bold and out there. I said Newcastle would finish outside the top 10 if they sold Isak. And lo and behold, they are now 13th in the Premier League. And apparently there are rumours that will please you immensely. Eddie Howe might be back to get sacked.
Southgate's going to go in.
Not that far, but yes, there's another manager about to be sacked because the players are not doing very well.
Yeah, I mean,
everything we've said for the last 56 weeks.
Yeah, and obviously Eddie Howe last season did nothing, did he? Nothing.
He won the League Cup.
Oh, there you go. So he won him a trophy. When was the last time Newcastle won a trophy? I'm pretty sure I probably wasn't alive.
Yes.
It's fucking stupid, isn't it? So 6 months after winning the trophy, they're going to sack him because suddenly they're 13th. And if they were 8th, it'd all be fine. And what does 8th get you? Fuck all. The same as 13th. Fucking idiots, man. Absolute idiots. They won a trophy. Give him a statue and fucking give him a 7-year deal. Don't sack him, you bellends.
A lot of that will have to be edited out.
I mean, I am sweating already, but now I'm sweating double because it's very hot here, and now my heart rate's up. And at my age, it's not a good thing. I just don't get it. The fact that anyone would consider sacking Eddie Howe after what he's done for Newcastle is stupidity at the highest quality. Name me a team other than Man United currently, and I say currently because we lose to West Ham at the weekend, suddenly we'll be the shittest team in the world again. Currently, that sacked a manager and played a full-time manager and doing any better. There's not many. Probably Everton, sort of, I suppose, in a way. I've Wolves. I've Tottenham. Do Chelsea look any better? No. They're no better. I'm not saying any worse, but they're no better. The teams that keep sacking managers time and time again go nowhere. Other than Chelsea, randomly over the last 20 years, have managed to keep pulling it out of the bag. And they're the only team that's ever managed it.
But that's not down to the manager. That's because they've spent £4 billion.
I'm saying they're the only team that's managed. The only team I can look at and say they've sacked the manager, brought another guy in, gave him an 8-year deal, sacked him 6 weeks later, brought another manager in, gave him a 10-year deal, sacked him 4 days later, brought another manager in, sacked him because there's something wrong with him, and still managed to win trophies. They're the only team in the world football that can do it. And I don't know how, but they keep doing it. No one else does.
Because everybody plays for them.
Thomas Frank, and I totally understand things aren't going well. But they weren't going well under the last guy. What's fucking changed? Like, you might as well just kept the previous manager, hadn't you? Who actually won you a trophy.
Well, I mean, Romero came out in the middle of the week and basically slagged off the whole club and then decided it was a good idea just to get himself sent off.
Is this not the problem with football? Him right there, you should just get his contract, set fire to it, put him on an airplane and fuck him back off to Argentina. He's the problem because he's poison. This is the thing, you'll sack the manager, but him who comes out and slags the club off, and then gets sent off for a stupid. I mean, to be fair, I don't think it's the worst tackle in the world, but gets himself sent off when he's the captain, and then they're just like, "Oh, we'll sack the manager." Oh, well, fantastic. What about this moron that's in your team that's an absolute gobshite, and then goes and gets himself sent off? Get rid of him. He's a problem.
Been a liability for years. Let's be honest. He's always been a bit.
This is the issue, isn't it? These players. It's like when Garnacho came out with the Europa League final and is tweeting about stuff. Get him gone. Sancho comes out and's got more things to say on Twitter than he has kicks of football, that moron. Get these people out of your club and you'll fix the problem. Keep swapping your manager and leaving people. Like, say, they've got Richarlison playing up front. No club that's got Richarlison up front deserves to ever win a trophy. That's just stupidity. He's an idiot and he's rubbish. Get rid of him. Romero, if he wants to come out and put something on Twitter, fine. As soon as you put it on Twitter, your contract's ripped up and you're off. See you later. Go. It's just, oh no, we're second manager. Well, that'll fix it, won't it? Because unfortunately, the idiots that keep fucking up are still there. God. Football.
So I didn't watch the sport, but managed to send you on to the biggest rant of all time.
And I don't even like Tottenham. I don't give a flying fuck about Tottenham, but that is what is wrong with football.
Yeah, and other than that, I kind of can't give you much on this week's football because unfortunately it was quite busy yesterday when a lot of the football happened and I haven't actually seen any of it.
Well, Everton managed to win, didn't they, from behind against Fulham? I'm not sure how they managed to do it, but they did. I'm trying to pull up the final scores here because I have just watched most of the games, but it was... So let's go back to yesterday and let's have a look what we've got. So yesterday...
I do know another one. Obviously, Burnley lost because you'd expect them to because they are in the Premier League and they're struggling. They're on about sacking Scott Parker now because that'll help.
I mean, they're going down.
Yes.
Are they going to suddenly stay up with a new manager? I mean, even if he wins every game to the end of the season, probably still going to go down. So just keep him there and then reassess in the summer. The guy who got you promoted...
in the Championship.
Exactly. Who better to get you promoted than a guy that's already done it? Nobody. So give him a chance next season to bring you back. And if at the end of next season he hasn't got you promoted or very close, you know, if he finishes third and gets knocked out in a playoff final, then it's not, you know, it's not failure to me. Then if he finishes 11th, then it's all right. We've given you a season. We've given you fair crack. We're going to move you on and bring somebody else in. Sacking him now achieves absolutely nothing because they're not going to stay up. They're not good enough. They've got a lot of championship players playing in the Premier League, and unfortunately, there's way better teams. They're going down, so just keep your manager. Save yourself a lot of money and hassle.
And in a total segue, but still in the sporting world, just because I find this not necessarily amusing, but just stupid. So the Winter Olympics have started. We will return to football very shortly on normality. Someone who's apparently a famous American skiing woman has crashed out of the competition because she was competing with a torn ACL. Now, I'm going to say doing that to start with was a pretty fucking stupid idea.
She wasn't playing
she set
like...
off with a torn ACL.
Right. I mean...
I don't think you should try and downhill ski with a torn ACL. Just going to put it out there.
I mean, I would presume standing up's quite painful.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm presuming sitting down is probably not comfortable. Never mind skiing. I mean,
just thought that was quite amusing.
I mean, skiing's kind of a legs game, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
You know, a little bit of upper body, but it's 95% legs. It would kind of help if you had both of them at least tagged, yeah. I mean, I understand she's probably trained a lot and didn't want to miss the opportunity, but did she think she might win with a torn ACL? Or,
no.
You know, is there any point taking part once you know you can't win?
No. But then, so that would say, why does Britain turn up to the Winter Olympics at all? Because we can't win anything.
I mean, that's a very good question. Should we put it to somebody at the Olympic Committee? Why do we bother? And I mean, it's amazing to me that it's freezing cold in England all the time and we're shit at winter sports. I mean, we should be amazing.
We don't actually get winter weather. You can't see behind me because I've got the curtains closed right now, but it has rained every day since about November.
Well, are we not good at winter kayaking or winter puddle?
Don't think that's
splashing,
a thing.
Or... Is it not?
Flooding.
It's got to be a sport that you play in England
flooding.
in winter. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but there's got to be something we've got to be good at in winter.
Staying indoors.
Yeah. Oh well. So
But anyway,
back to a normal sport with people with functioning leg. So have you seen the red card for Romero?
I haven't, no. But it was
Well,
apparently quite a bad tackle, but I haven't seen it.
well, I don't think it is. He goes to kick the ball, he misses the ball, and it's that motion. See, again, Sky Sports News said it was knee high. It's nowhere near knee high. It's sort of ankle bone. But you know, as the player goes in to kick the ball and misses, and then obviously the leg comes up and he goes across his ankle, and it rolls Casemiro's ankle. Don't get me wrong, it's not a great tackle, but he's not gone in to tackle Casemiro. He swings for the ball and misses it and does stand on his ankle. I'm not saying it's not a red, but it's not this horrific knee-high, Keen on Haaland type tackle. I don't know. For me, I think if my player had got sent off for it, I'd probably think, nah, he's not trying to tackle him, he's kicked him, but I don't know.
I mean, from the way you've described it, I
football,
think it's a red card based on the fact that he's tried to kick the ball and missed, right? Well, you clearly
Well, he's
shit to
missed,
get off.
yeah. I mean,
Get
he's had a
off.
bad attempt to kick the ball, but he hasn't gone in. Like sometimes they go in with that
Yeah.
straight leg, don't they, and sort of go for you. He's just swinging through the ball and just lands on Casemiro. So it's not as bad as people have made out. But if you're going to tweet about your club during the week, then you deserve to be sent off. So probably had a yellow in the bank for that, and 2 yellows make a red. So yeah, I mean, it changed the game in a sense of it gave Tottenham no chance of getting anything from the game. Tottenham were never winning that game. Anyone with Dominic Solanke, I mean, I've ripped into Richarlison here, but at least he can score a goal every now and again. Dominic Solanke is rubbish. I mean, just rubbish. I mean,
But
how you downgrade from Harry Kane to Dominic Solanke? I mean, Jesus.
He's the backup, though, to Harry Kane for the World Cup, surely.
He's not fit to wash Harry Kane's football kit. He is rubbish at everything, other than some lucky scorpion kick. I mean, I'm sorry, but he's not good enough to pull that off and mean it. He just isn't. It's just, he's just such a downgrade on Harry Kane. It's unbelievable. And Tottenham, look, they've just got so many bang average players that they're probably at their level right now, if I'm honest. I know they're 14th or 13th or whatever they are, but that's probably as good as they are. They've got some decent young players, but nothing outstanding. They've got some really average footballers, and they're showing it. And if you think changing your manager is going to change that, then you're an idiot, because you need to change your players. You need to get rid of the ones that think they're something and not. Get some players in, because Man United are not a good Man United side, and we played a lot of the game of 10. They played a lot of the game of 10 men, but they got run ragged yesterday. I mean, the first half, 30 minutes in, all right, they'd had a couple of chances, but they were getting pulled left, right, and centre. It was a matter of minutes before we scored. Either way, that they're going down to 10 men definitely helped us, but they weren't winning that game yesterday. And Tottenham have been on a great run against United as well. So,
but the interesting thing is we keep going back to with people sacking the managers. Last season, Tottenham, although they did finish 17th in the league and very close to relegation, they were actually 13 points clear of relegation by the end of the season.
But like I've just said to you, so what position would have kept him his job? So let's say they finish 9th. I'm guessing he keeps his job.
Yes.
And the relevance to finishing 9th over 17th is nothing.
Absolutely nothing. But the point I was going to make, they sacked Ange Postecoglou at the end of the season. He won the Europa Conference Nations UEFA Cup, whatever the hell it's called. 13 points away from relegation. So, yeah, it's not great, but he won a trophy. They're currently 6 points away from relegation. So surely Frank now has to be sacked based on just a bit of continuity.
It's just a merry-go-round again, isn't it? We're almost... I don't understand how they gauge success in these football clubs. And this is not just a digging of Tottenham. I'm looking at Newcastle United. I'm looking at more. How?
I'm going to look at another one coming back a few days. Arne Slot.
Oh, I've not heard this.
Winning trophies doesn't matter. It's about playing well.
Yeah, he's going to regret saying that, and then he's really going to regret saying that. I mean, it couldn't be more. It's like the guy that said Gareth Bale is without doubt the best footballer Britain's ever. It couldn't be more wrong if he tried, could he? It's definitely 1,000,000%, and it can't be argued by anyone. Football is about winning trophies.
Yes.
That's it. That is all it's about. Nothing else matters. Let's be honest. Right? Newcastle won a trophy. Eddie Howe should be lauded for the next 5 years. The guy at Tottenham who won the trophy, it should have been the same. Like I say, if he'd have finished 9th, he'd have kept his job, and there is no difference in 9th to 17th other than your ego is a little bit more boosted because you finished a little bit higher up. Did Tottenham genuinely think they were good enough to get inside the top 6 last season? Because I can tell you now they wasn't at any point good enough. No, they're not good enough now. Nothing's changed. They haven't got enough good players. They haven't got a big enough squad. They've got a fantastic stadium, and they've got a bunch of idiots running the club. And that's not going to change. And until they change the philosophy, they're just going to keep struggling. It's just not going to happen.
But as long as they do it looking good, that's all that matters. That's fine. Just look good while you struggle.
As long as you play great football and finish 11th, then everyone will be happy, won't they?
Yes, apparently so.
I don't know how long that's going to last for Arne Slot, because if Liverpool finish 6th and play really great football, I don't think Liverpool fans are too happy.
I don't think anybody will be. I don't think, like the end of your appraisal in your job, you've been terrible at it all season, but you've looked good doing it. Fine, great, carry on.
You came in wearing a beautiful suit every day. Absolutely useless at sales, but what a suit, mate. What a suit. Fantastic. We'll get you a promotion. Don't really wear this, does it? Yeah, the managers, football people should just be, media and football people, and they just must laugh at them. Because it's just comedy gold. What did Garnacho say? If Man United can beat Arsenal, then so can we. And then goes out there and has an absolute mare, and they get pummeled by Arsenal. I'm like, say it after the game. You're not that good to be speaking. Who's put Garnacho in front of the media? What has he done since his big money move from United to Chelsea? Nothing. You know why? Because he's got a stupid attitude that he thinks he's Ronaldo and he's got the skill of me. He's a fantastic young player with the attitude of a moron, and he's never going to go nowhere. And that's why United have got to get that. United had to get rid of these people, the Sanchos, the Garnachos, because they're just idiots. And the fact that Chelsea paid money for him is unbelievable, if I'm honest. It's just.
But Chelsea pay money for everybody. They're not really bothered at this point. It's just a case of we'll have you. Why not?
Well, they took Sancho off us first, didn't they? And then sent him back, and then took Garnacho off. He's back at Villa. I didn't realise he was still at Villa.
Sancho, yeah.
Played yesterday. So, yeah, Villa drew with Bournemouth. Are Villa faltering a little, or are they still all right? Let's have a look.
I don't think you can really say Villa are faltering, because I don't think you'd expect them to be where they are. They're still third in the league. They're still equal second.
City play Liverpool tonight, don't they? Or tomorrow, some point in the next 24 hours. Chelsea have played their game. They're behind us. Liverpool, if Liverpool lose, they're cut adrift a little bit, aren't they? We need City to win it just to keep the title challenge, to keep the title going, don't we?
Yeah, because 9 points with 13 games to go would look pretty much dead and buried, even for Arsenal's attempt at bottom.
Arsenal can't fumble that one, you wouldn't think. Down at the bottom, West Ham players next to their 3 behind Forest. Leeds have dropped back a bit, haven't they? They were on a flyer at one bit and seem to have just got pulled back into it.
You're kind of looking, anybody from West Ham to Spurs could go down. Burnley and Wolves are done for, let's be honest. It's over.
There's only one place to play for: West Ham, Forest, Leeds, Palace, and probably you've got to say Spurs because they're on the same points. I would say Brighton above are pretty safe. You can't see Tottenham, Palace, and Leeds not getting enough points now, can you? They've got 13 games, and what they're going to need 7-8 points.
Yeah, it's looking that way. It's for the third relegation team. It's probably going to be one of the highest points totals for a while, I would assume.
If West Ham and Forest are not both going to get to 40, are they? So you're thinking 36, 37?
Leicester went down last year with 25 in 18th, and West Ham are basically at that now with 13 games to go. So the teams that go down are going to have done reasonably well, except for the bottom 2.
Mark. I can't see everyone breaking the 40 mark. So you've got to think that Tottenham can get 11 more points from 13 games, surely. That's only 3 wins and 2 draws from 13 games, isn't it? God, that's not a lot to ask for. You'd think Palace are good enough. So it's down to Leeds and Forest, maybe. Can Leeds get enough points? Leeds, Forest, West Ham?
I actually think it would be quite ironic if Forest went down, having everything that they did with the managers as well.
Again, what have Forest achieved by how many manager changes? They're sat a place above relegation. Technically worse than they were under the last manager. Exactly. And I like Sean Dyche. Nothing against Sean Dyche, but again, it's not the manager that determines these results. It's the fact they've got a stupid amount of players and a shit team. Shit teams don't change by changing a manager. Still shit. So that's why they're there. West Ham, how many managers they had? Sacked their best manager again, who won him a trophy. David Moyes. Where's Everton? Oh, funnily enough, 8th. Where's West Ham? 18th. Who manages Everton? David Moyes. Where do you used to manage? West Ham. Who do you want to employ? Maybe employ David Moyes. He'll keep you up. No, you can't because he's now at Everton. You sacked him. Idiot.
I think we could use the first 18 minutes of this episode and just send it to every Premier League club and go, here you go. Just a bit of free advice.
Stop sacking managers. Sack players. Anybody that tweets anything, sack them. Anyone that goes on social media, sack them. Anyone that says anything, always lost the dressing room, sack them. Simple. Oh, I don't like playing for this manager. Oh, you don't have to, funnily enough. Here you go. Fuck off. Go and play for somebody else. Go and play at Forest where everyone else is. They love their manager, yeah, because he's there. Only there 6 weeks. Jesus Christ. Footballers. Morons. And people who run football clubs the same.
Oh, dear.
My football club would be great. I'd have no one to play for me. No one to be managing my club. I'd literally just be me, a load of empty seats, and 11 players that I found on my way to the ground in the morning. That'd be it.
Until one of them annoyed you and then you fact him.
Yeah, then I'd just sack him. I'd just take social. I'd just ban them all from everything. But at least we'd be happy.
Oh, dear. I'm going to quickly sidestep away from football before you have some sort of mental breakdown. I'm going to cause Formula One to give you a mental breakdown. Because why not? So we are 6 weeks away from the start of the season, something like that. Maybe even less now, actually.
3 weeks away. 3rd of March, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Today.
4 weeks away. The FA are about to change all the rules.
The rules of engagement?
Mercedes have built a good engine and people have complained and they don't like it. Now, bearing in mind, I am just wearing this. I am wearing a Mercedes cap, but this is just because I'm covering my hair, not because I've got some affiliation with Mercedes.
You can't change rules because other people don't like what someone's done. That's not why you change them. You set the rules. That's why they're called rules, and everyone abides to them. And if somebody finds a loophole in your rule, it's your own fault. You should have closed the loophole before you set the rules, shouldn't you? It's just tough. They're the rules. Everyone's built a car to the set of rules given to them, what, a year ago more, 18 months ago? That's it. Deal with it. Right? And I don't have no affiliation to I'm not particularly a massive Mercedes fan myself, but you can't keep doing this.
Yeah, so basically, this all goes back to the engine compression thing that should be 16-1. When Mercedes' engine gets hot, they think they've found a way to increase it. But the test was it must be 16-1 at ambient temperature, which is when it's tested. So what they've now decided is they're going to change the test 3 weeks before the start of the season.
You can't do this, can you? And I don't care whether it's Red Bull that have found the loophole or Mercedes or fucking Cadillac. You can't change the rules once you've set them. They've found a genius way of coming up with something. That's what Formula One's about.
Yes.
Innovation and stretching, doing things that the normal human can't comprehend. You say compression rates to anyone that's just got a normal job. They just go, I don't know what that means. That's why it's so good, because you're just watching things where it blows your mind that a guy has figured out a way to make this happen. Because I just would look at it and go, I don't know what that is. Just stick it in the car. And he'd just gone, no, hold on a minute. I mean, it happened in the, and I know this was down at actually as cheating, but it happened in the Rally Championship years ago. I watched the Colin McRae documentary. You'll probably seen it on Top Gear. And it was Toyota, I might be wrong in saying that, we've got a valve, and when it was doing whatever it was meant to do, it opened at the top and let more air in down the turbo. And I know that's cheating, and you can't do that. But again, innovation, that's what Formula One's about, isn't it? It's about doing things that the average person can't do. You don't see on the average road car. They're within the rules, and if they are within the rules, I don't know that they are, but I'm presuming they are because they've had tests done and passed it. Then that's it. You've got
so they are well within the rules, because the rule states that it must be at 16-1 compression ratio when tested at ambient temperature, which it is.
So that's it.
When it gets hot, because they've used fancy materials that I don't understand and can't say the names of, it does things magically and it changes and hotness.
That's genius, isn't it?
Yes.
You know, they should be going to the guy who came. I'm guessing it wasn't just one man. The team that came up with that and gone, that's fucking unbelievable. Well done, and letting other people copy it further down the line and catching up. Not saying, "No, I'm sorry. Oh, you've had a great idea. Oof, we don't like ideas around here. Sorry, we're gonna knock that in the head straight away."
And then the second thing that annoyed me this week in the world of Formula One. So on Wednesday, we start official testing. So the first winter test is in Bahrain on Wednesday. This Wednesday.
I'm going to put that in my phone, but my phone's up here as a camera, so I can't.
But you can't watch it. You can watch the last hour. Because we're not televising the first bit. For reasons. No. So we've had a private.
We've had the behind closed doors test, haven't we?
No. You've had a private shakedown. Now they're having a private test.
What?
You know, sport.
This is not royalty. It's just Formula One.
Viewers, doesn't it? So without people watching it, you don't have a sport. You've got nothing. You've got people driving cars that nobody cares about.
You've got friends. It's just like me and you saying, "Shall we drive to Plymouth?" That's all they're doing. They're just driving around Bahrain as 18 mates and the other two.
So yes, you can't watch all of it. You can watch the last hour for this week, and then next week you can watch all of it because next week is the real official winter test. So we've done like the first bit's like training for testing. It doesn't count.
So it's not actually testing, then, is it? It's
a shakedown.
I mean, is this the only sport in the world where you can't watch pre-season?
Yes.
I mean, pretty much. Even if you're a Colchester fan, I'm sure somewhere online you can watch the pre-season games. Yet Formula One, the biggest motorsport in the world by 1 billion miles, we can't actually watch any of it.
No, because they were scared that it was all going to be very embarrassing because the cars are going to break down. And then Mercedes went and did 500 laps in 3 days.
But as I said last time, if all the cars had broke down on day one, guess what? We'd all know about it. Because everyone's reporting on it every night. There was a program on Sky and a program on YouTube giving me the rundown of what happened and the lap times and clip. So we're going to know about it. It's not like it was, literally behind closed doors when no one could see it. And even then, all the teams are there, the mechanics are there. If Mercedes' car caught fire in a ball of flames down the main straight, I reckon most of the other teams are going to talk about it outside in the real world. So we're all going to find out. Unless they all go around with blindfolds on, which is going to make Formula One very, very dangerous, it's going to get out. So just let it be out there.
The bigger problem I have with it is, so this was a new set of regulations, and I get they were concerned that the engines are new and they might break down, blah, 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 blah. We've given them 9 days of testing for basically the most advanced sport in the world. I'd have given them the one test that they always have and said, go to Bahrain, make your car work, and a week later we're going racing. Deal with it.
Yeah.
If you're the most intelligent people in the planet that you're meant to be in this sport, you're not getting 9 days to hide your car and do this so nobody laughs at you, nobody gets upset that the car broke down. Just get on with it. But no, we're
Williams turning up this week. Have Williams got a car yet?
They put out a render of a car.
Is that going to win many races?
No, but
how many of the world titles that have currently been won have been won by car renders?
None. That'd be none.
Right. I mean, it's risky.
Over the winter, Williams put out a social media thing that they were going back to the retro Williams. We've brought back the old Williams logo. We're going to give you a retro design. You didn't. You lied. You gave me another crap livery, and you've just put lots of blues together and hope it made a picture. It's crap.
If you want to go back to a retro Williams, surely you just put the same colours on that were on Nigel Mansell's car, don't you?
Exactly. Thank you. Give me the 1992 Williams. Make it.
Yeah, just put the same colours, the white nose and the blue bits and the white bits further back. That's all you got to do.
Have you seen the Williams? Have you seen what they've made?
Well, no, because I didn't think they had a car, so I didn't think there was much point in looking at it.
No, but we've got an AI image of it.
AI. So it's not even real. It's not even a real render. It's an artificial. I mean, it's not even a render of a real thing.
No, it is just a picture of a picture, if you like. And I'm trying to find it now, but apparently finding that is harder than I assumed it would be because they don't want people to see it.
Or is it behind closed doors?
It's behind. It's here, which the image won't make it very good because it all looks very blue. But basically, there's a lot of blue, and then there's some white.
Oh,
and
you know what
some
that
more
looks
blue.
like? It looks like
Dr.
last year's car.
Williams. So we've now got the Barclays light blue with the old Williams dark blue with some black and some white and a Duracell battery stuck on top of it.
That's what did I not say? I mean, they hide these designs like they're going to be astronomically different, and it's basically last year's car with a Man City Barclays logo down the side.
It's crap. I mean, I have a nostalgic connection to Williams. We watched him as a kid and we loved Williams. And they then brought out this thing over the winter and got me all hyped up that we're going back to a nostalgic retro Williams. And I fall for it every year with them because they like to do this to me and they like to tell me they're going to make a good car. And then every year they don't. And once again, I went down the hype train and the hopium and the copium of Williams are going to make a nice car. And then they didn't.
So it's kind of like we do when England get to a World Cup and when your football team say that they're releasing the new football kit and they're going back to the retro, we're going back to the 90s when we were this and we were this, and it comes out and it's just red. There's nothing on it, it's just red. And I'm like, well, I mean, how have you managed to fail at this? You've turned a red kit and it's shit. It's like, they do it on it. Every club comes out, we're going back to our roots, back to the 70s when we were flying at the top of the league. It's like, oh, it's just black. Fantastic. That's exciting. Wow.
And basically, Williams have done that to me. They told me they were going to make a retro-looking Williams car, and they haven't. They've just made a blue one with some Manchester City colours on it.
Interesting. So Pep's in a Williams next season.
Yes. And, well, he might not be because if they haven't actually finished the car, nobody will be. So that'll be the most you ever see of that Williams potential.
Are they going to have a car? Is there a threat that they don't actually have a car to run? Or
no, they will have a car.
Yeah.
I mean,
you didn't sound like, have you got insider knowledge or you didn't sound particularly convinced?
They've got to have a car.
I wouldn't want to be taking mortgage advice off you right now because you don't sound like you've really got that information from me.
They've got to. I mean, you can't not have a car in
Formula
One.
They've got to, but they've got to have a car ready for pre-season testing. They fucking didn't. So are they going to have one in 3 weeks' time? Because, like I said to you, if after 18 months you haven't got a car, what makes you think 3 weeks later you're suddenly going to have one? Because they've got 3 weeks. I mean, 4 weeks today, the first race may well have been run or be due to be run or might even be in the middle of being run. I don't know where we're at. Are we in Australia?
No, Bahrain. No, Australia.
Australia, yeah, they're being run.
Yes, it will.
So they'll finish. And there's a very, very good chance if Williams haven't already had a car running, they might not have one.
But they've got 2 more testings. It's fine. As far as I'm aware, they are due to turn up in Bahrain on Wednesday.
But what are they testing?
Told us they're not. So
yeah, they were supposed to be releasing a 1990s throwback livery, and they didn't. So, and so far, all anyone's seen is an AI image of a car and a kid's drawing. So, I mean, it's kind of concerning, isn't it? I mean,
a little bit.
There's a lot of things to be concerned about, but Williams is up there. These aren't new to the sport. They haven't just dropped in over the last 2 or 3 seasons and are struggling to, get used to the new rules. They've been through decades of this. They've been through every rule change possible, and they seem to never turn up ready. The
concerning bit for Williams is Cadillac, who joined the sport basically 2 hours ago, got a car on track. Williams have been doing this since the 70s and didn't get a car on track.
And can I just say, going back to a football analogy, this is a reason to sack your manager, right? Not because Sancho decides he doesn't get on with you anymore, so we'll just sack you. This is a very good reason to sack your manager because you can't race him. That's like saying to the manager, where's the players? Go, I ain't signed any. Just thought we'd watch. They've not got a car. Quite important. So if you wanted to sack your manager now, this is one time I could actually get on board with it. Because it's pretty crucial that you have a car.
Yes.
So, yeah, this is the one time I'm okay with the manager being sacked. Is that James Vowles?
It is James Vowles, who
and I do like him.
Very good, and I'm very confused how he's missed. He's kind of dropped the ball.
Yeah, I mean, he's not quite as good as he probably should be because he's missing quite a vital part.
Yeah, he's not as good as we all assumed he was. He's
He's coming on day one and he's sat down. He's gone, I'm going to have you doing this. I'm going to have you doing this. Where's the car? What car? What car? The racing car. No, I'm not going We'll be on holiday. Right, we're going to need one of them.
Let's go find one.
Let's go and see if we can muddle one together.
Yeah, but I'm very worried for Williams because they've got big expectations for this year and the new era, and we were going
into the same driver lineup, is it?
Sainz and Albon.
Yeah, and they were looking decent last season, weren't they? They started putting some good performances and started to be a consistent outfit.
Quite ironic. So they stopped development of the 2025 car before everybody. And they said last year it'd be terrible. Had quite a good car by the end. Told everybody this car was going to be brilliant because they'd been working it for so long and didn't make it.
I mean, it might be brilliant. It just might be 4 months late to the Grand Prix and be totally irrelevant by the time it turns up.
So they're going to turn up to Australia in June. Everybody's already in Austria.
Bad time to come. It rains a lot in June. I wouldn't come then. Definitely not. Of all the times to come, March is definitely the best time with a car.
Yeah, I might send an email to James Vowles just saying
next week we can't. So is it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
Yes.
Testing. Can't watch it. We can just watch the last hour. Kareem Chandok on that other geezer, Ted Kravitz, for an hour every night. Is he going to show us any footage, or is he just going to talk to us like we've never watched Formula One ever before, like he did last time?
No, they're calling the program the final hour. So literally, you get the last hour of testing. I'm not quite sure why we're not showing it all. If you're going to see an hour, you might as well see it all.
Oh, so we've seen the live last hour?
Yes.
I'm really confused now. I can watch testing. I just can't watch any of the bit that'll be relevant, because by the end of it, they'll all go, well, we've done our running for the day. We'll park up.
Yes.
Or there'll be some teenager driving it who's doing a testing session that we no one's ever heard of. And it'll be... Right. And that... I don't really understand. I mean, again, is the last hour the best hour to show? Is that going to put the cars in the greatest light when they've already done 200 laps and then probably on the last leg?
Theory, the last hour of the day in Bahrain is the most representative you'll get towards qualifying because it's gone dark. The temperatures are what they should be in 3 weeks' time. So in theory, yes. But this week, probably not, because it's not the official test. They'll still be working things out. So like you say, by the time you get to the last hour, everybody might have gone home for the tea.
I just feel like the last hour is going to be like people working on stuff, and, you know, the data is going to have been gathered in the day. You know, people don't sit for 4 hours and think, oh, we'll go out last hour because we're on TV. It kind of just seems like the last hour is probably the least hour of activity.
But you say that. I wouldn't surprise me with the current way F1 is going that if there isn't an agreement between the FIA and the teams, that they'll all go out in the last hour this week because so it looks good for telly. It wouldn't surprise me. If it wants to
look good on telly, put it on fucking telly. Doesn't sound like that much of a difficult thing to do. I mean, Formula One is literally on for like 1 billion hours a weekend when the season's on. If they want it to look good on telly, put it on telly. That'll help. Let us watch it all like we normally do. And then next week, when we can watch it, is it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday again?
Yes. So that's the proper official winter test is next week. Right. For 3 days, 8 hours a day, roughly, give or take. So you will be able to watch... You'll be able to watch quite a lot of it, actually, because it starts at about 7 a.m. UK time. So you'll see most of it.
I'll see it all,
yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Well, at least I get to
you
see
might
that.
even see a Wild Williams appear occasionally on the road.
Sounds unfathomable to me.
Or you'll just get James Vowles running around saying, I'm Williams on the track.
He's sacked.
Insert car here.
Move on to a sport we both like. That's now about to leave us.
The Super Bowl is this evening. It's far too late in the UK, and it should be played on a Saturday, but there we go.
Tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m, Monday morning. I was sat primed in this egg chair here. TV's just up here. Done. It's me.
Who's winning? Go for it.
Patriots.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, it's Patriots, yes.
I thought you meant yes, they have won it, and I thought, did it play at 7:30 this morning? And I've missed it?
No, Patriots will win.
Patriots. I think they've got the best quarterback. They've got the best team. Although the Seahawks were better in the regular season. No, they weren't.
They were both very, very good. So, not.
I've just looked at the stats there because I questioned myself. Are the Seahawks were 16-3 and the New England Patriots 17-3? Does that not make it a little bit odd because they kind of played one game more?
No, because one has gone through the wild card.
Yes, they had to play an extra game, didn't they, to get to where they are. So yeah, I think the Patriots. Yeah, I think they've got the history of it as well, haven't they? So I think it'll be a Patriots win. I mean, again, just one of them things I just love to watch. I mean, have you watched? Is this your second Super Bowl?
Yes.
Or your first?
Second, because we won it last year. Remember?
Yes, you were around for the last one. Yeah, fantastic day. It goes on for about 500 hours. It'll probably still be going this time next Thursday. Very American.
I actually think I can have gone to bed and got up and it might not have ended.
It'll still be going. It's very, very American. You know, but when I say that, that's a bit of a piss take on Americans, but it's how our FA Cup final day used to be before we made it a 5-minute warm-up straight into the game, and that used to be brilliant. So I understand why they do it. It is just, yeah, it's very over the top. It's very, like I say, American. But it's a fantastic day, and it will be, I can't wait to watch it. It's one of the few other sports that I genuinely love watching, and I can't believe the season's over.
Yeah, because it's only a 6-month season and they're basically done with it already. Although if you're Miami, it's a 2-month season. They get to do much less than everybody else.
I think about 4 weeks in, we were pretty knackered, weren't we? I didn't lose his first 5 games or something. So,
you were 2-8 at one point, I think.
I'd even forgot that I support Miami at this point. I forgot there were even a team in NFL. It's that long since I've watched them.
Right here, there's a little dolphin.
Oh yeah,
there's the little dolphin here.
We're coming back stronger next season. But yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow. Can't wait for
weaker. It's not possible.
We're coming back strong. We're like United under Carrick. We've got McDaniels at the wheel. We're going for it.
I mean, at the start of this season, he was praying for his own death.
Yeah, probably wishes that happened. I mean, nobody picked these two for the final. What did we pick for the?
You definitely did. Surely you definitely picked these two teams for the final, didn't you?
I mean, I'm very, very good at picking things for the. I mean, the Patriots should be concerned that I've actually picked them, because I think this was the first time I've picked anything right in the NFL since it was formed.
I mean, it's a 50-50, so you've got a good chance of being right on this one.
Unfortunately, I'm the only person that's got a 5% chance of getting a 50% guess right. So it's pretty knackered for the Patriots. Yeah, I said the Chiefs would do well.
The Cowboys.
The Cowboys would do well.
The Bills.
The Eagles. And the Eagles would be all right. I don't think the Chiefs made the playoffs. The Cowboys didn't make the playoffs, I don't think. I don't remember seeing them in the playoffs. Your guys struggled. And the Bills did pretty much what the Bills normally do. They kind of just got there and then went, nah, not that bothered. I think they've sacked their manager now, haven't they?
Why not?
Yeah, they've sacked their manager. But in fairness, he has had like 10 years at it. That's fine. I'm all right with that. That's kind of, you've had your go. You've definitely had chance to win the Super Bowl and you haven't. I think it's time we just go a different direction and get somebody new in. That's fine. I'm all right with that. It's when they've been there 6 weeks and we say we've seen no change. And I think, well, how was he going to change it in 6 weeks? Doesn't even know all the players' names yet, and yet he's going to change your fortunes. So yeah, so we're both going Patriots.
Yes.
That's kind of No, yeah.
No,
sure?
I'm going to go Seahawks. They've got the best defense in the league.
So, are you going to be able to watch? You're not even going to be able to watch it, are you?
No, I will see the highlights tomorrow morning. I'm hoping when I get up for the gym, the highlights package will have been put together, but it may not have been because the game might still be running.
Might still be going on.
5:10 UK time when I get up. So who knows? It might have ended. It might not.
No, I'll be sitting and I'll be watching it in full, prime time. Yep. Bucket of chicken. What else do they have? A big drink that's got a lot of sugar in it. And yeah, and that'll be me. I'm going to be a full-on American tomorrow, and I'm a Patriots fan for 4 hours.
Oh, so you're not just predicting them to win; you actually want them to win?
No, I'm going for it. I'm Patriots till I die.
Oh,
or
God.
until next season starts.
Sorry, New England, you've lost. Just, it's all over for you.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear. You've
Never mind.
ruined the northeast of America. You've ruined football. I've ruined Formula One.
No. Ruined football. Ruined itself. I just had a little bit of a tirade against them.
A little bit?
Mm,
I mean,
yes.
the first 3 minutes of this episode aren't even broadcastable.
No, it's a good job I didn't have my Apple Watch on because it said heart rate bit irregular again, wasn't it? Like it normally does. Oh, God.
And, you know, they're just random news. England are playing in the Cricket World Cup. We're currently playing the overwhelming underdogs of Nepal.
I actually had to read it twice because I couldn't see the opposition team in the header. I read Nepal and just went past it. I didn't even see them as a team. I was like, well, who the fuck we're playing? So I read it again. Nepal. Top Gear went to Nepal, didn't they?
Do you know what Nepal is known for? Having a big mountain. It's about it. It's where Mount Everest is. Didn't know they had a cricket team.
How have they qualified for the Cricket World Cup?
Same way people qualify for the FIFA Club World Cup. Nobody knows.
It's just a toss of a coin and then just actually pick that it says heads and women. Yeah, yeah. I like genuinely, I read it and I was like, oh, who are we playing? Australia, Sri Lanka, you know, West Indies, World Cup, you know, big game. Nepal. Oh. Well, I'll not watch
and
that.
it wouldn't surprise me if we managed to lose to Nepal, because that would be a very, very England thing to do.
I mean, it'd be pretty embarrassing to get bowled out by any of them, wouldn't it? Considering that none of them
we scored 185 in our 20 overs, and they're 60 for 2 from 7. So they're actually going along quite well, are the Nepalese.
Dear.
I mean, if we lose that, we should just come straight home.
Yes, no, that again, I'm not a big fan of sacking things, but sack all the players if they lose that.
Every one of them, all come home.
Every one of them. Send them home and don't pay them.
I mean, I don't
just leave them there.
Where are they? In India.
Oh.
So send them all home and find a new job. Go and do the Winter Olympics because you're crap at cricket. You've lost to people all over the hill.
Oh, well. I think we've just about abused everyone in sport again for another week.
Yes, so we've upset the Americans, Formula One people, football people, cricket people. We've laughed at some woman who's fallen down a ski slope because she got a broken ACL, because that's your own fault.
And the New England Patriots are definitely not winning the Super Bowl.
Yes, sorry to the whole of New England, because you've now.
There's more chance of me winning the lottery tonight they haven't played than the New England Patriots winning the Super Bowl now.
Yes.
Ah, well.
You're going to be the most hated man in the northeast of America. James Vowles is going to despise you because you slagged him off because he's not very good at Formula One. Everybody in football hates you. Everybody in cricket hates you. And on that not surprising piece of information, I'm going to say thank you all very much for watching, listening, believing that we know what we're talking about, because if you do, that's more for you. And if you do enjoy what you listen to, please follow us on all social media platforms where we can occasionally be found when we actually bother to post anything. We will probably be back next week if I don't decide I forgot, which can happen. And until then, thank you all very much, and we will speak to you all again very, very soon.